Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. I'm your host, Mike, the WanderingTook, and joining me on this lovely day one in Hemlock Vale is my friend and co-host, Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Mike, I'm so excited.
I see that.
I know nothing about this campaign other than my good buddy Nick made it.
Did he make? Oh, he did, didn't he?
His first one.
I don't remember how much of a
Duke, right?
I don't remember how much of a hand he had in this, or if he came in part way, but yeah, he definitely did a couple scenarios.
Yeah.
And
so very excited.
Joining us tonight is our guest, Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hello. Good evening, gentlemen.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's been a while. It's been a while since we had any Arkham guests. So here we are.
That's true.
And the way we've set things up is, Daniel, you are absolutely the lead investigator, but we're also letting the guests do a little bit of choice. You do not get to choose where we're going today. That's already been chosen for you. But you'll get to make the next decision.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Dang.
We'll go from there. So welcome to day one of Hemlock Vale. We did the deck building and prelude last time. The only thing we need to know is that we have a broken tablet in the game. And Daniel, do not try to meta the tokens in this. This is one of those campaigns where the tokens just are their own thing. It's not like in some campaigns where they rank up in difficulty. This one does something completely different. So just
Mike,
role play.
Have you ever known me to meta the tokens?
Oh God, yes. All the time.
No. I just add frostbite into the bag because it doesn't matter.
Oh my
God. You are the one who gets concerned about odds and tokens and
yeah. And yet, which of us gets salty success when they draw it?
Well, yeah. Just because I put them in there doesn't mean I deserve to get them.
All right. So if you haven't watched our last video, I am bringing Winifred Habbamock. Daniel is bringing Hank Samson. Of course, this expedition has great many people with it. And Paul is joining us for a little bit. And you are bringing, happy to see, parallel Agnes, hey?
Yep. Front and back, parallel.
All right, so this is the blood spell sorceress one, right? Where you can spend health to play spells. And you get to, when you upgrade a spell, keep the lower level version when you upgrade it. That is awesome.
Yeah. Agnes is great. Any combination of Agnes is great.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen her do some amazing things. All right. So these scenarios, they're a little on the long side with the interlude, so we're just going to hop into it. Welcome to Hemlock Vale. This is us. We started the crossroads. The goal is just, we've landed. Let's explore the town. We have 3 doom out of 6 on the agenda. It's because you add doom based on the number of players.
Okay.
Why don't I just read the active agenda for you?
I was going to say, why don't you
all right.
do that thing?
Welcome to Hemlock Vale. The Miskatonic Survey is staying in Hemlock Vale and making preparations for today's expedition. The more the locals trust you, the better you will understand the nature of Hemlock Isle. Forced, when you draw weakness, cancel its revelation effect and discard it.
Ha!
Yeah.
Okay.
Act 1, Dawn of the First Day. The village brims with excitement. Children play along the roadside wearing animal masks, while others hang gaudy flowers on eaves and along the fences. Investigators cannot take damage, horror, or be defeated. The objective is to befriend the locals and prepare for your first journey, your first survey. That's it.
Oh, this is easy.
This is easy.
Although, can I express some unease about the children?
What's
They're
wrong?
already freaking me out.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
this is a happy town. There's nothing cultish about it.
I'm freaked out about children anyway.
Love it.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, I already have shared my thoughts of how I'm just gonna do things that I've never done before.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go last, but I was thinking about heading to the left.
So, Mike, before we start and do all this stuff, I know you explained a few things before, but let's take a look at the crossroads. The elaborate effigy is the tallest structure in the Vale. For action, you ask the locals about the Vale. Now, can you remind me what that book 10 means?
It means you pop to the we're gonna jump back to the whoops, where is it here? There is our booklet. If you flip over a page, you get entries. It means read the book at that entry, and the crossroads
so
yeah.
book 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you read it.
All right. Well, this is so exciting.
So, Paul, I don't know if you have any thoughts.
Well, what's the first thought? What's the first action that I don't get to choose?
Oh, that's after we're done the prelude. So do your whole. We'll do our 3 rounds in the prelude, and then then there's the decision you don't get to have.
My thought is that since this prelude is so unusual, I'd love to see what Daniel does. So I'm gonna wait till he goes.
Sounds good to me. Daniel, just do whatever. What is Hank Samson doing in this town?
Well, okay, so I can go to the old mill. I can go to the Atwood house, the chapel, the boarding house, the Tad's general store, or the commons.
Yeah.
Okay, well, where would a friendly, charming farmhand go? I think he'd go to the old mill.
He's gonna go to the mill? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll walk down there.
Yeah. But now this is all already open, where we can see all the things here. It says after you discover a clue at the old mill, you do something.
Read a book. Yep.
Yeah.
So the morning breeze carries the fresh scent of lupines, asters, yarrow, and meadowsweet into the vale. Mike, does Paul know that we read everything?
He does now.
Yep, I sure do.
All right. All right. So that's my first move.
Yeah.
My second move will be to spend $2. And I will guide by faith this one here. Okay?
All right, so we've added 2 blessed tokens to the bag.
Now, what I don't really want is to actually draw one of those. But, because now I'm going to play an Inquiring Mind, and I'm up 4.
Okay.
Okay? And I've drawn a -1. All right.
You have gotten yourself a clue.
And I read from a book.
Yep, so you get to read Codex 12, The Old Mill.
Okay. Dr. Marquez leans precariously on her cane as she takes samples of various wildflowers around the mill. Take a look at this. The professor holds out a sample that looks like a blend of brilliant violet, trillium, and lupine flowers spliced at the stem. It's similar to the strange blossom that prompted the survey. Monopodial with dozens of different expressions, but no evidence of grafting. It grew naturally. You ask how this is possible, and the professor grins. It isn't, which is exactly why the survey is going to make my career. As you leave Dr. Marquez to her sample collecting, you spot a sturdy, well-built woman in overalls working the field. You may either draw a card or gain a resource. Search for the set-aside a residence encounter for Leah Atwood and put her into play at the old mill, asset side, face up.
So, here we go.
I'm going to draw a card. Okay.
Nice. So I think you have 1 action remaining. Here's Leah Atwood. She's just sitting here.
All right, I can parlay with her, and if I succeed, I read, and after she's defeated, set her aside out of play, and your campaign log decrease her relationship level. Oh.
Okay, so the whole defeated thing, that's not going to happen in the prelude.
Okay.
But
all right, sure.
Yeah.
Tell me about relationship levels. Is that something you need to know about now, or no?
Just know that everyone has a relationship, and the more you get to know them, the more stuff will happen. That's
I
that's
see no
all
reason not to parlay with Leah Atwood.
Okay. I think you're just hungry. She is the veiled cook, after all.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, +1.
All right, I'm removing a bless from the bag, so just click. Yeah.
Okay. And so she is not an ally, correct? She just hangs with me?
No, you read number 2.
Oh,
you don't get her. You just get to read Codex number 2.
Oh my goodness. The red-cheeked older woman introduces herself as Leah Atwood, Mother Rachel's sister. I'm in charge of everything folks around here put in their bellies, and yes, that means I'm in charge of the feast. My sister has been very particular about everything she wants prepared in advance. You ask her about any points of interest to survey in Hemlock Isle, and she wipes her brow with a gloved hand. You barely need to leave the Vale before you see something odd. She puts one hand on her hip. I'm planning to go up to Pearl Ridge today. Something up there turned the trees to glass. I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for, but it's definitely unique. I may play a tool card for my hand, ignoring its cost. And we increase her relationship level.
Aw, the bat's not a tool. Oh, well.
The way I use it, it is. No. All right, interesting.
That's your turn.
So I can't tell if that was a successful turn or not, but I did it.
You've learned more about the Vale.
Now, she said, where is this? We need to write this down, right? Notes?
I'm writing. Yeah.
So where's the place that has the glass trees?
Oh, it's not here. It's up north in the island.
But
It's
I
called.
imagine it will appear at some point.
No. It's elsewhere on the island.
Right, but
It won't.
there's a possibility we might go there in our lives.
In our lives, yes, but not from the Prelude.
Sure, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but she just gave me clearly a hint for a mini quest.
Pearl Ridge is where she's going.
Pearl Ridge, thank you. All right. That's me done.
All right, Paul, what you got?
Okay. I honestly don't remember what we did last time. I remember Theo was part of it. So I'm looking at
I'm going to do
boarding house.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry, I was going to say I'm well suited to the Atwood house.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you were going where you don't know you've ever been, Mike.
That's a storyline I haven't done yet.
Oh, you said you were well suited for it, so you kind of got worried.
I'm thinking of the boarding house because that healing damage would be nice, because that's very much like Mark. Damage is a resource for me. Or the chapel. Let's look for a spell.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna try the boarding house. So I'm gonna head down. And second action, I will ask around the Vale, number 9.
All right.
Is my microphone good enough that I should read, or do you want to read?
I think you can read.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, boarding house. Blossoming garlands hang from every eave of the boarding house. A succulent smell wafts out the front door. Meat pies and beer brewing. The proprietor introduces herself as Ms. Olmsted and offers you a room. I keep my eye on happenings around town. If you want to know what folks get up to in the Vale, I'm happy to help. When you ask her about the beer, she waves one hand dismissively. Don't bother reporting me to the prohibitionists. We keep our own rules on Hemlock Isle. She tells you, then gives you a sidelong look to the porch. That is, unless someone gets their way. You look in on the porch and see a gorgeous figure with skin the color of umber. They wear a trendy dress with a white gold veil cloak tossed casually over their shoulders as they embroider a floral pattern on a round frame. Bertie sheepishly questions them, holding up a few photographs and sketches of the sample that you drew here. You may either draw one card or gain one resource. I will take a card.
And River Hawthorne has been spawned here.
River Hawthorne.
Apparently she's big in New York. And it's...
Oh, yes.
To parley with her, it's intellect or mind 3.
I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to do parlay. What can I throw away? I can throw away this. So I'll be up by 3.
Hey!
Oh, wow. Hot damn.
Oh, wow, you can heal a damage. Okay.
That's amazing. I love that.
All right.
All right, number 5. Flipping through I have the hard copy in front of me.
Nice.
Here we go. River Hawthorne. I'm friends with the great Profile. You may know him as John Barrymore. We met at a piazza in Rome. Utter serendipity. River bubbles as they chat with Bertie. Although my last name is Hawthorne, I'll have you know that I'm a Hemlock through and through, the last heir to the Hemlock fortune. That is, if sweet William actually listens, they say sourly. Bertie fields several more questions about current goings-on in New York City's high society, of which he knows nothing, before asking River about points of interest. I hear North Point Mines has some fascinating crystals, they answer. Gain 3 resources, and increase River Hawthorne's relationship level.
All right, noted. So you got a hint for the mines as well. And those are your 3 actions, right?
Yes.
All right. I think... I'm going to do the one that is at the crossroads. I'm going to ask the locals about the Vale.
Brilliant.
Dozens of workers bustle around the base of a large tree in the center of the crossroads that is definitely not creepy, right? The faces of the tree leer down at you with myriad expressions, some laughing, others pinched in grief or terror. Each expression is grotesquely exaggerated. When you ask one of the nearby carpenters about the tree, they pause to consider their words. This tree is the effigy, a likeness of, well, maybe it's best to think of it as a heavenly spirit, the same spirit that lives on in each of us. The foreman tells you they will have to work through the night in anticipation of the rain tomorrow. As you watch them work, one carpenter trips and falls. Theo runs over from his truck and picks her up as she clutches her eyes and laughs hysterically. You may either draw a card or gain a resource. I think I'm going to gain a resource. Sure. Yeah. Search the set-aside residence encounter set for Theo.
Theo Peters. Well, he looks like he's the guy that drove us in, right?
He is.
He's the nice guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to leave Theo here. I'll deal with him later. I'm going to move up here to the Atwood house. I don't know why it's zooming in like this.
That is interesting, yeah.
Yep. And I will approach the old homestead for my last action.
Your first action is to read a little story, Mike.
Oh, yes. Except it's... Okay. The dour facade of the old house carries a hint of its former glory. The locals seem to avoid the property.
Why?
The big Atwood
Leah
house,
Atwood is nice enough.
It's the house. It's old.
Yeah.
The old Empire-style manor is handsome at a distance, but looks faded and worn as you approach. An old woman with smoky brown skin and an ashen complexion sits in a wheelchair at the entrance. Her hands shake as she lets out a weak cough. It's time, Sylvia. An elderly man emerges from the house and starts when he sees you. Oh, visitors already. You can call me Brother David, and this is Sister Sylvia. I'm Mother Rachel's husband. We're so happy you're here. As he pushes Sylvia inside, you hear rustling branches around the side of the house. You may either draw a card or gain a resource, and I search for that little scoundrel, Simeon Atwood. Who is the town's dedicated troublemaker. And I think I'm going to draw a card this time. Okay.
He's the WanderingTook, huh?
I was going to say, it looks very hobbity.
Yep. Even got the dog. And that's us.
All right.
So we do upkeep as normal.
Okay. But there's no encounter set, huh?
There's no encounter set, but we add a doom to the agenda, please.
All right.
So we are at 4 doom of 6. Here we go. Who wants to start us off?
I will. I'm going to head back into the commons. Or back into the courtyard. Then into the commons. Where I will simply inspect the long barn-sized building as host to many dinners, dances, and community events in the Vale. Surely they need a farmhand to help set up. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So I will, for my last act, go ahead and read number 16. Okay. Welcome to the Vale. A young woman with a bob cut greets you as you enter through the double barn doors. It's been so long since we had visitors. One thing you gotta know about the Vale is that we do most everything in the commons. I know Sister Leah is planning a community dance tomorrow evening. Hey, Gideon, no smoking inside. The woman barks at an old man in a long blue sailor's coat in the corner. He stands up and hobbles outside, grumbling. You notice the corkboard on the back wall is pinned with children's drawings of plants and birds with extra teeth, eyes, and limbs. The woman breaks your focus. If you ever want to call for anyone back on the mainland or, send a gift to a special someone in the village, I'm your girl. You can call me Martha Jade. Search the top 9 of my deck for an ally and add it to my hand. And put Gideon Mizrah into play.
There's Gideon Mizrah. He does not require a test. It's just 2 actions to parlay with him.
Search the top 9.
Yeah.
And I found Granny Orn hanging out.
All right, add it to your hand.
Now, she would be one of those cards I could take with me, right? Like, she is the one if I wanted to play her or whatever.
Yep, you can take, it's going to be any asset, any one asset.
Any asset, okay. That is me done.
All right. Paul?
Yeah, I guess since Theo's out, are you thinking of going to him? Otherwise, I might.
I just wanted to put him out. I can.
Okay.
I don't have much to do. I'm just going to really walk around.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I got. So...
I was going to head up next turn, Paul. So.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget to leave an action to play something.
Yes.
Is this our last turn?
Second last.
Okay.
I'm just going to play my asset because it was never going to be anything else. My heirloom.
Oh my goodness. The advanced one.
So that's one action. I love Theo, but I kind of want to check out the schoolhouse. So I'm going to see if we have time for all this stuff.
I could go.
And I apologize for not reading on the last location.
Well, I let it go one time, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I'll read this one, I promise. Several roads lead past the schoolhouse towards Hemlock Isle's southern point. And I'm going to peruse the school library. Which is 15. Okay. The bell atop the schoolhouse rings 3 times as you approach, summoning children in animal masks. Uh-oh. Sorry, Daniel. A young red-haired girl in a rabbit mask trips and falls on her way in, and you help her up. The thin, severe teacher invites you inside and gestures at the 2 bookshelves against the back wall. The Vale's meager community library. A stately, middle-aged man with hickory-brown skin and a gray beard peruses the other shelf as you look at the library's offerings. A few battered issues of Tales from Nevermore, a survival handbook, and a handwritten stack of old recipes. But where's Edie, one of the children asks the teachers. She replies in a sing-song voice. Mother Rachel told me that Edie has found her place and that we shouldn't worry about her. Now what do we say? Mother Rachel knows best, the class says in unison.
God.
Am I either draw a card or gain a resource? I will, let's see. I'm really happy with my hands. I'm just going to keep a resource, I guess. Okay, and then search the residence for William Hemlock and put him into play. That's the side face up.
The aspiring
what is this
poet.
guy's story? Oh, I should have taken a card. Okay. Well, I can try. I'd love to parlay with him, but I don't know that I can do that particular
Wow,
test.
we're not a team of readers, are we?
No.
Okay.
At least I'm not.
I'm not.
I kind of
All right,
am.
William. I got nothing for you, William, so I'm going to move up.
All right. Well, I'm going to start this off by putting out a Thieves' Kit. And then I'm going to talk to Simeon, because he looks like he could be in need of a Thieves' Kit. There we go. Fire in the hole, shouts a voice, followed by a shower of sparks and firecrackers. A white dog barrels through the smoke towards you, and you are assailed with friendly licks. A chubby, freckled young man with a shock of brilliant red hair follows. Ah, marbles. I thought you were Theo. Lay off, Digby, he tells the dog, and then drops to one knee to gather the debris. Sorry about that. I'm Simeon. My ma is always busy cooking for Auntie Rachel. He scratches a red, raised swirl of hardened skin on his neck. Auntie Rachel said we'd get 5 lashes if we lit her in the Vale. You ask him about any points of interest on the island. You're not allowed to go to the mines up in Pearl Ridge. I claim them for my secret society, the young man says. I get to search the top 9 cards in my deck for a tactic or trick and add it to my hand. What? And increase my relationship level.
Are you sure you've never been there, Mike? That seemed awfully good for you.
No. The last campaign I played, our highest agility was a 1. So no, we did not do any Simeon.
All right.
Oh my, there's some good stuff here. I'm also probably going to end up discarding it, unfortunately, but them's the ropes. So that was my second action. I think I'm going to run back to the crossroads for next turn.
You don't want to go to the chapel?
It's more that I did the chapel last time.
Okay.
I could.
Well, no one else is going to get there. So
okay. Yeah, okay, I'll go to the chapel.
If it's about talking to people.
I'll go to the chapel.
Whatever.
Why not?
Okay. All right.
You know that chapel that
turn.
looks something out of a storybook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute. All right. That's us. Upkeep, right?
It's not Hansel and Gretel at all. Oh my gosh, I got anything you could do better? Well, that's being kept.
Now we can only keep 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Doom up is my job. Sorry. All right. So, Paul, I was gonna head up to the store and figure that I could maybe get a discount on something.
Yeah. sounds good.
Does this Gideon Mizrah sounds like a good fella for you?
Yeah, I figure I can do either Gideon or Theo this turn.
And this is it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is our turn? This is the prelude? Okay.
Morning doesn't last forever.
Ain't that the truth? Go ahead, Paul.
Hello, everyone in chat, by the way.
Hi, everyone.
I don't think we did Gideon last time, as much as I love Theo. So let's do Gideon. So 2 actions to parlay, number 6. Okay. You're no good, Martha Jean, mumbles the old man. He regards you warily until you mention coming from Arkham. Might have been some 30 years back I sailed past a queer light beneath Miskatonic River. The old sailor's story quickly meanders into 5 other less interesting tales, but you listen till the end. When you ask about local points of interest, he replies, "Look out. You won't take 5 steps out of the Vale before something bites you. Draw 3 cards and increase Gideon's relationship level." 3 cards, holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, Daniel, this is effectively our mulligan for the real scenario.
I was gonna say, like, that gives you nice filtering for the to get set up. Yeah.
Well, this campaign's all nice. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. All right. What else are you gonna do, Paul?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I can't do. So I'm gonna, just head back to the Commons. Back to where it all started.
And Mike, we go down to $5, right? If we have more.
Correct.
Okay. So you're done?
Yes, I'm done.
I will head up to the general store. The general store is a bustle with locals and visitors buying up supplies for the coming feast. I will parlay and haggle for goods and chats with the locals, number 14. Tad's general store. The rustic general store also doubles as a pharmacy. A balding middle-aged man with bandaged arms stands behind the counter and introduces himself as Tad. We're so happy to have visitors in the Vale. I know Mother Rachel's just off her rocker with excitement to see fresh new faces. And it's good for business, too. I'll give you a newcomer discount today if you're buying anything. Goes without saying, but you're all invited to the community meal this evening. You may spend a resource to search your deck for an item card and play it, ignoring its cost. Any investigator who has not resolved this effect may trigger this codex again. Okay. And Judith Park shows up.
Yeah.
Item, huh? All right, well, I am going to search my deck. Gosh darn it. I don't know how many items I have that are a lot of money. Well, I guess this is the best time to spend $1 and just secret a gun.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Okay. I'll shut them off.
Okay. And you ignore its cost. Yep.
So then that gives me 1 more action, correct?
Correct.
Well, Judith Park, what does it take to talk to you?
1 resource.
That's it?
That's it.
I'm going to talk to Judith Park.
All right.
Which makes me go to 7. Okay. You approach a compact woman in a handsome hunting jacket who eyes you like a hawk. You introduce yourself and the survey, and she flicks ash from the tip of her cigar. Name's Judith Park. I'm the muscle around here, which mostly means shooting rowdy animals. They look all nice and friendly during the day, but they get weird at night. Some of them started to look a little strange, too. Occasionally, one will wander in the village, and I have to old Jomo. She brandishes a hunting rifle almost as long as she is tall. Impressed, you ask if she's available for hire. The young woman sizes you up. Your friend Marquez hired me to escort her to Eastwick Bog today. Be prepared if you come along. I may play a weapon card from my hand, ignoring its cost. Oh, man.
But it wasn't in your hands. It was fine.
Sadly, my baseball bat can't be played.
All right.
But what if I treat my keepsake as a weapon?
What?
Doesn't matter. Never mind. You're up.
All right. I'm actually going to, unless people want me to do the chapel, I was going to do Theo.
That's fine.
All right. Because I can discard a card from my hand. There we go. And we are going to talk to Theo Peters. Hold on, Theo says to the worker, pressing a cold cloth to her forehead. After another pained laugh, she passes out. You ask Theo what happened. It's kind of like heat stroke, except more like you sort of work yourself into a good mood, and then it's, well, he sighs. I don't really know what it is. Sometimes people just get sick. Several locals carry the worker away to a nearby shed. After some banter, you ask Theo about any good areas to survey local wildlife on Hemlock Isle. He smiles broadly. My sisters and I saw the biggest horseshoe crab on Aquan shoreline. I don't know if it's still there, but I swear it was the size of a buggy. I have some family business in Aquan if you want to tag along today. I may immediately move to any location, and I get to increase my relationship level with Theo. And that's... I'm going to gain $1 for my last action, because that's it.
But aren't you going to lose it?
Yeah. What else am I going to do?
Well, wait a minute. You move for free. Can't you go back to the church and read the thing?
Yeah, but it's gonna... All right.
Hey, I'm a lover of story, Mike. You know that?
All right, I'll do that. This is Hemlock Chapel. The small chapel atop the Vale's northern hill has a hushed, stately air. Small buds have been grafted in such a way as to suggest the planks themselves are blooming. While you admire the strange phenomenon, 2 women in white gold cloaks approach. You ask them more about the chapel and their faith, and they usher you inside. A stylized quilt at the back portrays a warped, many-armed mythological being with numerous eyes and wings. We built this chapel some 20 years ago, but it didn't see much use until our revival. Mother Rachel has always called us children of the stars. I suppose this is one such star. The 2 women go silent as Mother Rachel enters the chapel. You may either draw a card or gain a resource, which I did. And Mother Rachel enters the chapel.
See,
and that's the end.
Thank you, Mike, for going there. I wasn't suitably horrified.
Okay, cool.
Until basically
Daniel, have you seen
showed
the
up.
sun? It's smiling down on us on day 1. This is the day when we welcome new friends to Hemlock Vale. Okay.
All right, so now, Mike, do we do upkeep and we do all that?
Okay, so we do our upkeep first.
Okay, yep. All right.
Ooh, a British Bulldog. Hello. All right, and now we do our resolutions.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means you're going to read Resolution 1. Because we have doomed out, so yeah, I suppose we flip this over. Birdie approaches, absolutely winded. Dr. Marquez requests your immediate presence, he huffs, butting into your conversation. And believe me, she will not like it if you're late at all. Each investigator resigns. R1 on page 9.
Done. You meet Dr. Marquez and Birdie back at the crossroads. After you each share some possible leads for the survey, the professor lays out the map of Hemlock Isle. I didn't expect the village to be so religious, says Dr. Marquez. Birdie lights up in response. They almost seem to be living in some transcendentalist ideal. I have no idea what they actually believe, mind you, but they seem friendly enough. Friendly's a word for it, Dr. Marquez smiles grimly. We have a good 3 days before the island is overrun with tourists, and I hate tourists. That sounds rather ill-natured given the celebration, Birdie ventures. Dr. Marquez gives him a withering look. What I mean is that they'll disrupt the local habitats, so our time is limited. We can split up to cover more ground, or we can stick together. Theo has volunteered to drive us anywhere we need to go, and even said we could take his truck at night. Though we aren't to tell Mother Rachel. Given the stories of deadly wildlife, I've hired Judith to accompany me to Eastwick Bog. Either of you are welcome to join. Just be back by sundown. I plan to take a walk into the western woods, Birdie says. Alone, if you don't mind. If Miss Olmsted's descriptions are to be believed, they shall be quite stunning. You consider your options.
Okay.
Mike, what was that sound that happened over my reading?
Oh, that was just the Doom arriving. It's okay. It's fine.
All right.
Everybody, choose one asset in your play area to keep. Discard every other asset and attachment in your play area. That's fine. Discard down to 5 cards. Ooh, this is all...
Shuffle discard pile? Oh, that's too bad. I have to shuffle my discard pile. I had a plan.
Oh, you shuffle into your deck. Oh, well, that's really good for me. You go down to 5 starting resources. You do get to keep your clue, though, Hank.
Sweet. Do I get $1 back, or do I start at 4?
Nope, you start at 4.
Okay.
Hey,
this town sucks.
Exploring the Isle is allegedly dangerous. Let's add an autofail token to the bag now.
No.
All right.
Okay.
That is a fun one. Okay. And so now we skip all the normal setup. And we have decided we are following Dr. Marquez. She believes that Eastwick Bog to the southeast may be the origin of the sample that drew you here. So we're going to discover the thing in the depths on page 27, Daniel, if you don't mind.
And we're doing that, why? Because you haven't done it yet?
Because we get to choose, and our guest chose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured in the tradition of stories like these, we're going to do what we set out to do, and everything's going to go great. Nothing's going to go wrong.
Okay. The thing in the depths. Wow, look at that. All right. Is it night 1 or night 2?
No, it is not. It is day 1.
So, here you go. The road to Eastwick Bog branches sharply off from the same road you took in from Aquan. The landscape is incredibly vibrant, almost tropical, with rainbow-patterned tree trunks standing guard at the edge of black, mirrored ponds. Dr. Marquez and Judith trade friendly barbs in the truck bed, occasionally swatting away gnats. And as the conversation turns sour, you attempt to break the tension by asking Judith for a hunting story. Check our campaign log. Is it level 1 or higher, our relationship with her?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Judith doesn't miss a beat. You see this scar? I got it in a fight at Speakeasy. Some rich kid cut me with a broken bottle. Friendly scuffle, you know. His family was from the area and very rich. I'll add again, and they were so afraid a scandal would break out that they offered me a job. Not that I would have ratted on him. Now, I don't know what I expected to hear from a bodyguard, but it wasn't that, says Dr. Marquez, possibly annoyed. An acrid breeze, smelling sweetly of death, blows off the bog and ends the conversation. The truck comes to a stop. Judith rolls her eyes, pulls on a pair of old waders, and walks out into the bog, rifle slung over her shoulder. Believe me or don't, I'm just here for the money. Increase her relationship, and we each earn a bonus experience.
Oh, cool.
Good night, my love. I love you.
Aww.
Wow. Proceed to set up.
All right. So this is the thing in the depths.
To do.
And guess what? I've actually never played this one. It just so happened that this is it. Okay. This map has a variety of locations that are randomly distributed, and then one is removed from the game. I do believe that the correct... Yeah, it looks like the correct encounter's in here. Each day has its own encounter set that goes in.
Cool.
It is not day 2, night 2, or day 3, so you don't have to add any extra doom. I will reset the doom here on the agenda.
Okay.
Now, see the bottom left?
Yeah.
That location is called the starting location.
Just because it's bottom left?
Just because it's bottom left.
Even though the calm ripples hide something sinister deep below?
Exactly.
Okay.
The one on the far right is Cranberry Bog. What that means, I don't know. Okay. And at the very, very top, on the right, that is the North Shore. Again, not sure what that means.
Okay.
Okay, if it is day, what happens
now,
here?
Mike, are these double-sided things, or we see what they are?
Keep them where they are. Oh wait,
so they're not things.
No, I think we're supposed to see the other side.
Yeah, they're supposed to be on their bog side. There we go.
Wait, we're supposed to see all the clues?
Yeah, we're supposed to. So these locations, they're bog on one side and they're sunken on the other. Let me just read the rules here. Okay, so because it's day 2 or day 1, Judith Park is here. She's at the North Shore. She's up here.
Okay.
Dr. Marquez is under the control of an investigator. So she gives you +1 book, +1 fleetness.
Sounds like someone you should have.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I would love to keep Rosa.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Does she take up... She does not take up an ally slot during this scenario.
Interesting. Because she has the icon. All right.
Yeah. They usually, when they follow you like this, you just get a freebie. That is very nice. What else? Okay, sinking locations. During this scenario, damage tokens are placed on locations as sinkholes to represent the sinking of the bog. When it has 3 or more sinkholes on it, it flips. And then the bad side is, well, of course, bad. And everything stays on that location. That's, I believe, all you have to know. So, Agenda 1A, Sinking Ground. Light tremors ripple through the floating landscape. The bog is a... Whoa, what is that word? I actually don't know that one.
Where are you looking?
The agenda. Fecund?
You are looking at a fecund jungle.
Fecund jungle, huh. All right, this bog is a fecund jungle of bright flowers and glassy oily reflections.
Very fertile.
Okay. As you can see by that giant fertile monstrosity on the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, forced. When your turn ends, if you are at a bog, place 1 damage on your location as a sinkhole. And that's it. Ignore the parenthetical for now. And if a location has 3 or more sinkholes on it, you remove all sinkholes from it and flip it over. It is sunk.
Okay.
Act 1A, a botanical survey. This bog is supposedly the origin of the sample that drew Dr. Marquez to the island in the first place. You have your work cut out for you. So we want to be on the north shore and spend 9 clues to advance. That's it. That's it.
How is this group going to get 9 clues?
Well,
no offense to, us.
I mean, I'm already a 4 book and a 6 fleetness with the Thieves Kit, so just saying.
Okay, great. You get all the clues then, brother. All right. Well, this is interesting. I feel that I'm going to go right, so that I can have a shot at a clue with my book 1 and Unexpected Courage.
You know there's no clue there, right?
Oh, really? Hold on a sec. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, look at that. So, what's the point of these, that you just go move fast?
During your turn, place a damage on this location as a sinkhole to move to a connecting location. Yep, that's basically it.
Okay.
Fun. Wow, so there's a couple 2s. There's 2s and 4s, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I would go right and up 1 and then try my shot at a rotten dock.
Okay.
Even though I ought to know better. Or, take a little time to... What do we got for Doom? 3? Okay. Take a little time to set up.
For some unknown reason, I dreaded the thought of disturbing the ancient bog and its sunless secrets.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll go last again. I don't know if, Paul, do you have a thought? Do you want to go first?
Paul, why don't you go ahead? I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah.
Are all these connected, Mike, in just like whatever's next to them?
Correct. The normal adjacency rules.
Okay.
So I have Sixth Sense, but I'm so used to using upgraded Sixth Sense that I have to reread how level 0 works. Investigating. Either Shroud. Okay.
Yeah. You don't get the bonus clue at your own location.
Yeah. So I think for sure Sixth Sense is coming down. And, I'm going to throw a cat mask down. And I'm going to go for it on this location here. So Sixth Sense, and we'll use a cat mask.
All right.
Yep, let's get 7, so that's up by 3.
Ooh.
Hey, look at that. We got 1 clue.
Nice.
And then I sunk the location just a tad. And that's me.
Okay. Daniel, do you have thoughts?
Yeah, I will get myself, I believe, in 1 action all the way to the Tangled Thicket. If that's all right.
Are you going to damage the flooded paths to do it?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't see what could go wrong.
Don't worry. This isn't exactly like the frost tokens at all.
It was very dark, for the trees were grotesquely huge and luxuriant and incredibly numerous. All right. Now to get out of here, though, it does cost me an action.
All right.
All right. While I'm here, I think I need to spend my 2 actions putting out a teddy bear and a jacket. And that's me done.
Okay.
Can I jump in for 1 second?
Yeah.
I forgot that when I played 6 cents, I could draw a card, so I drew that card.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'm going to spend $1 and put out my Crystallizer of Dreams. Okay. Do I just play this card to get the engine going? Nah, not yet. Because I'm a 6 on a 4. Let's just try it. I'm going to spend a resource. Up by 2. That is 1. And I'm just... Oh, I get $1 for that. And I'm just going to do it again. Autofail.
There she is.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that is another damage at the bog. Oops. Yeah, 2. Okay.
You guys better get out of there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We are at upkeep because there's no monsters. Oh, I'm arrogant.
I want you to know, Mike, I've never said that about you. All right. First off, let me give a magical shuffle. So you want to start with me and go around?
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay. I have drawn a Poison Blossom. It's a creature with flora and it's mutated. Ay, ay, ay. During the day, it gets +1 health and +1 damage for each overgrowth on it. At the end of the round, place a resource on it as overgrowth. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's all. Why are the day and night effects exactly the same?
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Because a plant's just a plant sometimes, Mike.
I have a Wall of Thorns. When you move into attached location, take 2 damage and discard it. That's it. So, great place to have this.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky.
Seems lucky, yeah.
Okay, unnatural growth. Place 1 doom on the nearest enemy with no doom on it. If no doom was placed, discard 2 cards at random from your hand.
Well, that would be the Poison Blossom.
Okay. I assume you're going to have no trouble killing that thing?
Sure. Just a gunshot and a punch, hopefully.
Well, there's a doom on her now.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's us.
What's your thought there, Paul, about... Are you getting clues at all, or what? Because I can trigger Rosa if I do the last clue.
Oh, right. Well... Let's see. That's a good question. I guess I could do probably 2 more up by 3 tests, which is pretty good. So would that work for you? And then maybe I just leave?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that. So I will trigger 6 cents.
Well, hey, wait. Were we supposed to put damage down on things?
We already did. Oh, you were supposed to put 1 damage on yours.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of a round.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah, we both put a damage on Muddy Fen.
Oh, I thought you just did that because you used the...
Oops.
No, it's at the end of each of our turns.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go 6 cents. I did get 1 cat mask back because we put Doom on the agenda for the first time.
I love that interaction.
Okay, here we go. Up by 3. All right, that's 1.
I'll get that.
And then I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna use my second cat mask to try that exact same thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, heal a damage.
Excellent. All right, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head north.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Which means I will damage my new location.
Read us a story, Paul.
Thank you. All right, covered bridge. The pungent flowers smell like honey and musk.
Well read.
Ooh, that's an awful forest effect.
Yeah, that's bad.
But it's got victory. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to, for 2 resources, play Breaking and Entering. Yes, I know there's no enemy here. Oh, I have to commit arrogance to that. I need to copy the scenario card over. Here, have a copy of the scenario card. This is half the number of sunken locations in play, rounded up. That is a 0, so I have successfully gotten a clue. That goes back to my hand, but I'm gonna basically pitch this again. I think I'm gonna anything. I'm gonna pitch Breaking and Entering, and anything you can do better, which draws me a card, and I autofail.
Wow.
Boy, do I autofail. Which means arrogance gets discarded.
Wow, Mike.
Okay, so I guess
You're the magnet tonight, eh?
I guess so. By the way, that I should have gotten. Here we go. Using my last Thieves Kit thing, I guess I'm pitching a British Bulldog, because, yeah.
Is it bad if you're on a place when it sinks?
Oh, probably.
Okay.
-1, so I do get the last clue. And because I got the last clue from a location, I get to read Dr. Rosa's story. Daniel, for your reference, that's, yeah, because she's in my play area.
Yeah, I see.
Take a look at this. Dr. Marquez beckons you to a striped trunk. It's impossible. 5 different species in one. I can't think of a grafting method that could produce something like this. She taps the trunk with her cane, reaches down, and pulls up a thick, many-colored bundle of roots that look like angel's hair. They're sturdy, though. The roots resemble the mycelia network of a mushroom colony, but are much thicker. Stick to the trees, and you won't sink. Choose any location in play. If it is a bog location, remove all sinkholes from it. If it is a sunken location, flip it, keeping all tokens and attachments. I choose this one. And yeah.
Now, is she gonna read? You're gonna keep reading that every time you discover the last clue?
I believe it's only a once. Is it only a once per level?
So can she pull roots and pull things?
That is a codex thing.
Yeah, I think it's once, unless it specifically says you can trigger it again.
Yeah, codices are limited.
All right. Are you done, Mike?
I am, so I placed damage down.
All right. A gunshot rings out. I'm up 3. Okay. That is 2 damage on it. I will now punch it. I'm up 3. Ooh!
-4.
Okay. I'll try again.
It retaliates, too.
Hits me for psychosis, huh?
Yep.
Hits my teddy bear. That's rude, actually. It's dead. But that took 1 little action.
Yeah.
All right, that's us. So we upkeep.
We do. So put the damage on your location.
Oh, cool. I got stout-hearted.
Love it.
What? Cool. All right. That is 2 doom out of 3. And I have drawn me a little bit of Call of the Wild. Test 3. If I fail, choose the nearest enemy. It attacks you. If you failed and no enemy was chosen, so it just basically hurts me.
Yep.
Okay. I am even with this, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Have you seen that animal?
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
The 3 eyes, the... Yeah.
Yeah. I lose. I'll take 2 damage.
You lose? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Alright, I have drawn another wall of thorns. I'm going to put it probably down here.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good call. Alright, I have... Ooh, an enemy. Forest Watcher. Aloof, elusive. Spawn any location empty if able. And place 1 doom on it. Ooh, cat mask.
Is it aloof at night or elusive at night?
Elusive at night.
Elusive.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we haven't talked about elusive yet. Elusive means if you hit it, it runs away and exhausts. And you have to chase it. So, yeah. The good news is that doom's not going to mean anything.
Yeah.
So, but he is aloof, so he's...
Empty though, so let's see.
Oh, empty, yeah.
So, he came out at a good time.
Yeah. I'll probably just put him in the middle.
For the witching hour, anyway.
Do we care about that thing? Ever? I don't know. I guess he'll probably get
lose
doom
it
later.
He'll get doom from that card that puts doom on enemies or makes enemies attack and stuff, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, it is...
I don't know what to do. I have stand together, so if someone wants to come to me, I can give you money. I was going to get out of here and just head up to Judith. So you want me to go first?
Sure, why not?
You know, for some unknown reason, I dreaded the thought of disturbing the ancient bog and its sunless secrets. I mean, there's really no reason for me to go kill this watcher, right?
Not yet. I'm just looking at all the locations with victory. There's only the 2.
Okay. So I'm there. That was my 2 actions. Okay. With 4, I'm actually going to
keep in mind there's also Judith's action, which you can take if you're at her location.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me read what that is. Oh. Well, I just get to read her thing again?
It's different. It changes depending on which level you're in and all that.
Oh, so it's Codex 7 is no longer the same one?
Yeah, there's a Codex 7 that's in this chapter that's different than the one we read before.
Oh my god, that's so amazing. I didn't know that. All right, I'm spending $1. Which, it's still $1, right?
Yep, because we're still on day 1.
Okay, so I will read Codex 7. Now, what page is that on? Is that on...
that's on page 29.
Okay. All right, Judith Park. Did she share a grudge? I don't think she did.
Nope.
Okay, otherwise, Judith grabs onto a tree branch. Say to yourself, this whole bog is sinking. It wasn't always this bad. Feels like something shifted down in the deep. Something big. I guess we should stick together, you know, so I can protect you. She flashes a smile. Take control of Judith Park.
There you go. So you get a free fight action every turn.
Don't mind if I do. She's also not an ally, right? In terms of taking up space?
All right. No, she is an ally.
Oh, she doesn't have the symbol on her.
Oh, she doesn't? Oh, then she does not take up an ally spot.
All right. She can come with my grandma. All right, so that is me done. Is that us done? No, I just went first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went first. All right, what's your plan, Winnie?
I'm gonna move. I'm eyeing that victory 1, although I'm not super awesome at getting clues at the moment.
Yeah.
That's on a...
One of these days I'll draw a symbol. Sixth Sense will do some fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna try, of course.
Okay. You want to go first?
Sure, I'm gonna draw a card just to... There's a switchblade. That's not gonna help me at all. Okay, so I'm gonna move for my second action. I am going to... No, I'm gonna keep the switchblade in my hand for now. But I will spend my last supply off the Thieves' Kit and just... Oh, I get to pitch Fleetness for this test. Yeah, so I'm going to pitch 2 cards to draw 1. And now I'm up by 4. So I have grabbed a clue. And that puts a 2nd damage here. I think this place might be sinking. Which, we probably don't get the victory if it sinks. Or is there victory on the other side? I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. Because we haven't
I don't
flipped anything
remember
yet.
seeing victory on the other side.
Well, that's me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to certainly leave. Okay. I'm going to take this witch in our opportunity to play a Arcane Initiative, which gets me another cat mask.
Nice.
And then I'll search for some spells.
Oh, what a great time for an Arcane Initiate.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, I found my weakness. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't sure if you had horror healing in that deck.
Parlay, draw, investigate. That could be very interesting. Unfortunately, that's a whiff on spells. That's okay. Okay, I am going to keep singing the same song I've been doing. So I'll do 6 cents. I'll throw a cat mask on it, so I'll be up by 3. Almost 4.
That is 0.
0.
0, yep.
I'll grab that clue for you.
Cool.
So we have enough, yeah?
Yeah, we're just, if we get 1 more, we get victory.
Right, I mean, like, 1 more, enough to flip the act, right?
Yeah, I think we have to be at the North Shore, though.
You do have to be with me, yeah.
And I'm going to leave so we don't sink, and I think I'm going to go to this location. We'll see what happens with this Forest Watcher.
Well, Paul, why don't you tell us about that story, that place?
Oh, that's right. You ought to know better.
Awesome.
I ought to.
Yeah,
But I did it anyway.
All right.
Oh, you drew a skull here.
I did.
You have to reveal a token with a symbol while investigating. Draw the top card
Oh,
of the encounter
all right.
deck. Ouch.
Yep. All right, here we go. Call of the Wild. You know what? I'm just going to do this because I can. I'm going to play Ward of Protection, take a damage at a horror, so that it shuffles back in. And then I'll draw a card because of my heirloom.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I'll move.
That is
And is
everybody.
that you done?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, so we upkeep.
Does that
Ooh,
monster
Grift.
that monster doesn't do anything, right?
No, it's just aloof.
Okay.
I am going to remove the Doom from it, though, because we advance. A near miss. An ear-splitting roar resounds through the bog, followed by several ripples that roll through the floating landscape. You feel a low tremble below you, and dive to safety just before a horrible monstrosity erupts from below. Rows of thin, needle-sharp teeth gnash at the air where you just were, and ghastly stalks on eyes turn to regard you with hunger. Flip the center location to its sunken side,
Oh, Paul.
Oh my god.
discarding all tokens and player attachments on that location. Spawn the set-aside Thing in the Depths enemy at it.
Let's go.
Okay, so that's there with you now. It is elusive. Hunter, massive, retaliate. It has 25 health and cannot make attacks of opportunity. Well, that's good. While it's moving, its location is considered to be connected to each sunken location. After it attacks at a bog location, heal 2 damage from it. Holy moly.
Guys, why don't you get to the North Shore quick?
The thing in the bog.
This foe is beyond any of us.
Agenda 2A. The bog rocks with towering waves. The same forced effect of the bog and the sinkhole thing. Objective, if the thing in the depths is defeated, R4.
No problem.
That ain't happening.
Mike, I can't seem to remove the damage on the center location.
Really? Oh, me neither.
Well, I can't either.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
It's just hard to grab for some reason.
And the clues go away too, right?
Yep. All tokens.
Yep. So after you move to this location, draw the top card of the encounter deck. Yuck. Well, I guess we draw bad cards now.
Okay. That was bad already. Swarm. Just that. For each point you fail, you must lose a resource. Okay. I am tied with it. All right. I will lose $1.
All right, I have drawn Enervation, Hazard, and Blight. Test 5 Fist. Reduce the difficulty by 1 for each damage on you. If you fail, you must either take 2 damage or choose the card with the highest printed cost in your hand and discard it.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna fail that because there's...
Well, with that attitude.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail that. Oh my god, I really might not.
There it is.
So I failed that.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, so I must either take 2 damage. I can take the 2 damage. Alright, you are up, Paul.
Okay, I have Sinking Sludge. You're at a sunken location. Take 1 direct damage and deal 1 direct to each ally you control.
Ooh.
Well, I don't want that. I'm just going to keep doing my trick here, so I'm going to board that. And I always forget that I can put damage and horror on my heirloom, so I'm going to do that. To cancel that, shuffle that back in, and then draw a new card. Cool.
Dude, that Agnes is so good. She is, I think, significantly better than the original, but whatever. It's not for like her, like the parallel ones. It's always like it's a different way to play. With her, it's just sort of a better way.
It is pretty fun, especially when you have like
seen it.
Yeah, she's great.
All right, Paul, can you get out of there?
Yeah, I think I can just walk away, right?
Okay, you can. A little bit of order of operations here.
Yeah.
Daniel goes last, and I think Daniel runs. Because if all 3 of us... No, wait a minute. Nope. We're going to get swarmed next turn, because he's going to move on us and just beat the snot out of us. Just be aware.
He needs... Well, we don't know what happens when we flip the act, do we?
Well,
you guys do.
The place is going to sink.
No, you don't, do you?
We know the place is going to sink.
Sure.
And then
but at the end of the round, we may spend those clues.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to sink no matter what.
Well, okay. All right.
At least for this round, I can try and evade up by 2.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay. So I've run. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. This is
Are you done?
I am done. I spent my whole turn running. I don't know what's going on here.
But right, like the whole point is that this place sinks with 3 people on it anyway, right?
Yeah, but you can move. And if someone...
Do you guys have enough clues without mine? You don't, right?
No, but you can move afterwards so that you end your turn and not place the damage. That's what I mean. Like there are ways to get through this without it sinking.
Yeah.
The way to do it would be for Agnes to run here right now, trigger the act, and then run away.
Yeah.
And then Hank runs away. But I don't know if that actually doesn't help us because he can still move to bog locations. So forget I said that. I like Paul's idea better.
Can he only move orthogonally, right?
Well, except for
there's no diagonal movements except for his sunken rule, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I guess that really doesn't help
So,
us. Okay, yeah. I'll take a shot at it.
It makes most sense that you go first, yeah.
Okay. All right, I will give it a shot. So I'm going to use Strike Curses for its agility icon. It's supposed to be at 4. Up by 2. Come on.
Hey!
Ooh, look at that.
Apparently he's stealing my luck.
Cool. Evaded. Oh, I forgot about my initiative. That could have got me an icon too. Search. Ooh.
Wait, did you just try to evade that normal?
Yep.
I did, yep.
Why didn't you play it for the spell that it was?
Because it puts Doom on it.
Because it's elite.
Oh, it's elite. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I totally would have done that.
Bum.
Okay, and then I'll move twice. Do you want to spend now before it sinks?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Read us a story, Mike.
All right. The Wise Mound. You come to a round, still pond on the northeastern shore of the bog. Atop a mound of wildflowers is a silvery alkaloid blossom, very much like the sample that drew Dr. Marquez to Hemlock Isle. When you approach, the blossom swells to release a cloud of spores, then closes. The scent of the spores is pleasant, almost like cloves, but grows bitter the longer it lingers. Suddenly the mound of flowers moves. A large reptilian head rises out of the water and looks at you with intelligent eyes before swiftly swimming away. Spawn the set-aside Calidran hybrid enemy at the North Shore location. Choose a location adjacent to it and spawn one of the set-aside grasping tendril enemies there. Then shuffle the rest of the grasping tendrils into the encounter deck along with the discard pile.
How are we supposed to deal with this on day 1 with no XP?
Just a second here. So that's a grasping tendril. This is the hybrid. And these will go in here. Just a second. Well, I'm sure there's a thing. We'll find out. Discovery of a lifetime. The large flowering turtle-like creature is on the move. Perhaps you can herd it to safety. If we're adjacent to him, and spend 3 clues as a group, for the remainder of the round, change his patrol location to that location. At the end of the enemy phase, he takes 1 damage for each ready abomination enemy at its location. At the end of the round, if the hybrid is at the starting location, immediately advance.
So we're trying to save this thing, huh?
We can either save this thing, which advances, or kill that giant thing in the middle. Which one do you want to do? This is wild. This is so wild. Okay. Hang on. I do want to look at a couple of these things.
We can kill the hybrid, just so you know.
No, don't do that.
Seems like we don't want to.
That's probably the bad ending. I'm just thinking.
I love that it has stats for us to fight. I think that's great.
So he's aloof.
So Mike, asking for a friend, can you just remind what patrol does? It just sticks in that location?
So patrol means he moves to that location. So he's going to move to the nearest empty location. As long as he is not engaged and ready.
And not with the abomination on him.
Did I forget something here?
No, this thing's trying to eat him, right? The thing in the depths?
He'll just take damage for every ready abomination at his...
Yeah, I assume that he's trying to eat him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what do these tendrils do here? What are they?
Let's see. They surge, and at night they're aloof. They spawn at the hybrid's location. Okay, so this thing has 1 health.
In this case, they didn't, right?
They'll have 3 health if we did this later on. Yeah, they're the tendrils going for it. So we gotta get a whole bunch of clues. And then...
Now, these tendrils, do we care about them? Do we have to kill them? Are there?
It's an abomination, so it will damage the hybrid.
All right.
They don't.
They do block the path too, right? Because if there's no empty location, the hybrid does not even move.
Right. Yeah. So we need to go. So I know where I'm going.
I think we put it here. Do we not? Because we need clues to get this thing to patrol. Right?
Yeah. Maybe
Although it's going to patrol to the nearest empty location, anyways.
But we have more time at the fetid pool than we have at the thicket, so let's...
Yeah. All right.
Right? I mean, it makes sense. And I'll try to go down there and just punch it.
I do believe the bog sinks right now.
Is Agnes done?
Yes. Evade, move. Yes, I'm done.
Okay.
So now, every time we move into this location, we draw the top card of the encounter deck.
So, is it a bad time to say I think we cheated?
Why?
I believe that the act said that at the end of the round, if we're all there.
Oh, you're right.
Now, we can either say no, since we've already done all this.
I mean, yeah, what were you going to do?
Well, I was going to move south and punch a tentacle.
Oh, I see.
But I can't if we're stuck here.
That's true. That is true. I mean, if you want to gear up.
There's really no gearing up for me.
Wait a minute. Remove all sinkholes. So this thing still has all the clues on it. There we go. It just got a really... Yeah, it's 5. 5. Wow.
I thought it lost the tokens when it sunk, no?
It loses the damage tokens.
Oh, okay.
It says we need... Yeah, you remove all sinkholes and flip it over.
Then if something else sunk, that open water in the front should have 2 clues on it, I think. 3, actually. Okay. All right, so... The nice guy isn't out yet. None of that is out yet.
Yeah. But we need you to stay here.
This will be the board state at the end of this round.
Yeah.
And I cannot leave.
Right, because we need your clue.
Okay, so I will take $1. I'll spend $3. I'll put in Pete Sylvester. My boy. He gives me one of those. And then I will play Stand Together to give me $2. And which one of you is the most Poe?
I don't think I need it.
I need the cards. Is it only money?
I think it's only money, right?
Oh, I don't need the money. I mean, I'll take it.
God damn it, Mike. Take $2.
Yeah, I guess I need it more than Agnes. Agnes uses her blood to pay for things.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is then me. So then, monster phase. The guy wakes up. Okay. Then it's upkeep.
Then patrol. So the nearest empty location is to the left, and the hybrid moves.
So he can go. Okay.
Wait, but the hybrid's not out yet, right?
He's not out yet, Mike.
Oh, right. Because end of the round, right?
All right. Then upkeep.
All
and
right.
now it is the end. Now it is the end of the round.
Got it. Okay. Well, why don't you pull your card then, Daniel? Or I guess do the doom first. 1 of 10.
We have 1 doom out of how many? 10. Oh my god. That tells you how bad this is. All right. My card is Desiccation. That doesn't sound good.
As an additional cost to play a card, we must take a damage.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to leave that right here.
I have also drawn Desiccation. So now we take 2 damage, and we only discard 1 at the end of this turn.
Is that true?
Yep.
Okay, ground disturbance. Test book or agility 4 for each point you fail. Must either take 1 damage or place 1 damage in the nearest bog in the sinkhole.
Where's your word of protection now, Paul?
I know.
It costs 2. That's 2 damage. 3 damage to play.
Good lord. I might still do it though. Alright, I'm gonna do the test. What do the symbols do? What do we have? We have the tablet?
We have, 1 tablet, 2 skulls.
And a squid. Or no, we have the autofail, that's right.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. So I'll do agility, so I'm down by 1. Oh man. Okay, well, I'll just take 1 damage. That's not bad. I'll take a damage.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
All right, so how do we keep this thing moving? By finding all the clues above, like where it is?
So he's going to patrol... Yeah, he still moves once a turn. So one way we could do it is by keeping the locations we want to go to completely free of anything. Because he's going to patrol to any empty location. Right now he's going to patrol to the left, and he has to. Or we spend 3 clues at that location to say, hey, you're patrolling here. We're luring it with food.
But he'll always move somewhere, right?
Yes.
And empty just means nothing's there.
No monsters and no investigators. So I think I run down and just start evading.
Well, I was going to take out the tendril. Why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah, I can evade the thing in the depths. Keep it.
Oh, that kind of down.
I can keep it busy.
I mean, is that going to be who you are for the rest of the game?
I'll try to get to the covered bridge.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Then, Paul, you're okay with that plan?
Yeah, let's see, how many clues are on our location? I have 2 read the signs at hand, so I might try to get these victory points here.
Heck yeah. I'll go for the one on the left then when I have a spare moment. Alright, please don't autofail. I was up by 4, so he is exhausted.
Wow. It tried to be an autofail for you.
Yeah, it tried. I knew I was up by that.
That's you, Mike?
That is me.
Okay. I will head down if you don't mind. Paul?
Yep.
The grasping tendril is aloof, yeah?
Yes.
So
no, he is not aloof. That is aloof at night.
Only at night. All right.
So he has engaged.
So he engages me with his 1 hit point, correct?
Correct.
I will punch him in the nose.
Just gonna do some a rules check.
I will
here.
kill him. I will kill him. So let me move him. That is 2. I feel like I want to be here and actually start trying to do a little damage to the big monster, right? I mean, we got to get there.
I don't know.
Aren't we supposed to kill the thing?
That's an alternate condition. We can either kill him or we can get the hybrid to the safety.
Okay.
Unless
Daniel, if you kill that thing, that would be amazing.
Yeah, like, I'm all ears. Go, Hank.
I mean, I just had to punch him 25 times.
Yeah. We have
I don't see the problem.
8 more turns after that.
I got a baseball.
Question about patrol.
Yeah.
If nobody is at his location, does patrol have to move, or can he stay at his own location?
I think it's like Hunter. It's just not... Hunter is for specifically investigators. I think patrol is the same thing as Hunter. It's just the condition is different for each patrol.
Gotcha. So if you moved, he would stay there. Because he's currently looking at the nearest empty location.
If I move to this one, then I don't think I can move because there are no valid targets.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and he's actually technically not at a empty location because he's there. Ha!
All right.
Okay, yep, all good.
All right, so Mike.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to you.
Why on earth are you... Okay.
Do you owe a damage to your location?
Oh, hang on. When I moved here, I was supposed to draw the top card of the encounter deck because it's sunk.
Oh.
That is a sudden mutation attached to the nearest non-elite enemy, which would have been your Tendril. When attached enemy is defeated, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded and spawn it at this location.
Isn't the nearest enemy...
Oh yeah, it would have been that guy.
The Forest Watcher?
You're right, it is.
Yeah. Now, he's already mutated, so I don't know if that matters for the card.
No, we're good.
Okay. Well, I was thinking of moving in because I get a free fight action every turn.
Go nuts. He is retaliate, but that, of course, doesn't happen when he's exhausted.
Is that true?
Yeah. Exhausted enemies can't retaliate.
All right. But I do draw an encounter card to go in there, eh?
You do.
But if I'm only in there once... Here we go. Enervation. Oh, this one.
So it's a fist.
I reduce it. Yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. I'm up 2. There you go. I'm not enervated. All right, I will use my extra fight action to shoot it. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I get +2 fight. Here we go. Hey, I'll put it.
Autofail.
I will put another bullet on the Derringer. Okay. Now, I will say that this game will be harder if I keep drawing autofails to fight the big monster.
All right. You're up, Paul.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this. It's going to be worth the pain. I'm going to take 2 damage. 1 on me and 1 on my heirloom. To play Alter Fate. To get rid of one of those cards. The Desiccation.
Oh, I like that.
Because holy crap.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw a card. Okay. And then I'm not going to play any more cards this turn, but I'm going to investigate twice using 6 Sense. Putting the cat mask, so that puts me up by 2. And I like all my cards. I think I can pitch this. So up by 3. Okay, that's 1 clue.
There you go.
Thank you.
Did
and
you...
I will try it again. Oh, go ahead.
You should not have 4 clues, right?
No.
Okay.
That should have been my first one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay. And I'll try it one more time. And this time it'll just be up by 2. Ooh, symbol.
That's -1, I believe.
1 right now.
Cool. I will take it.
All right, here you go.
And so we need clues to move this thing along, yeah?
Well, it helps. Because if he gets boxed in, we can make him move anyways.
And we need to, let's see. We need to be at the location we want it to move to. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Investigators at a single location adjacent to him spend 3 clues. For the remainder of the round, they change his patrol to that location. So yeah, we're feeding him breadcrumbs. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I am done.
All right, this enemy...
All right, monsters.
Readies. The hybrid moves once. And we upkeep. Hi, Gregory. Okay.
Okay, that is 2 doom. All right. I have drawn Enervation again. I'm up 2.
Those sores won't heal on their own, and they emit a sharp chemical scent. Gross.
I passed.
Place a doom on the nearest enemy with no doom on it. Yeah, that would be this ugly guy here.
Okay. And I got rid of the other desiccation at the end of the round.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, sinking sludge. What am I?
Yeah, you're there. You're
Okay.
sunken.
All right. I don't have a ward, so I'm gonna take a damage, and I will lose my initiate.
Boo.
Okay, done.
Okay. Dude, I just wanna play my stout-hearted card.
All right.
But nothing's spawning.
I'll start by trying to
only
evade.
when I engage it.
I'll evade this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheap shot him.
Nice.
So that deals 1 damage to him. And evades him. I'm gonna put his damage down here. This giant damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move. And then I am going to pitch 2 cards. A Grift and a Gregory Gree, which draws me a card. Ha! My Guardian is out. Guardian of the Crystallizer.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And, but this is for an investigation, which is my last action, so he'll just end up hitting me. But I am a 6 on a 4. 6 on a 4. I have the last clue.
Mike, don't forget the Guardian comes in exhausted, too.
Oh, does he? Oh, he does! Oh, I love it. Okay. So that goes away. This is now open water.
Mike, shouldn't you put the Guardian at the location?
Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I?
All right. Paul, you want to go?
Sure. I'm just going to take 2 stabs at a couple read the signs. So stab number 1. We'll take damage to reduce the cost by 2.
Reduced by
Unfortunately, only have
2?
by 2.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is crazy good.
That's why I don't need money. I played my 2 3-cost assets. I'm done. Okay. And yeah, I think I just got to do it up by 2. I don't like that.
Catherine liked your use of Altered Fate.
Oh, good.
Agree,
Thank you.
that was a wonderful,
Ooh, you got
wonderful card.
Got it. All right. So that one shuffles in. I'll draw a card. Ooh, hey, an Altered Fate's back. Okay, and then I'm going to try it again. Same thing. I'll take another damage.
Back?
Now
Oh my god, you got to shuffle it in.
yeah. Okay. Up by 2. I think I need all my cards I would pitch, so I'm just doing up by 2 again. What are we at now for skulls?
I think we're at minus... Is it rounded down? Rounded up, so it's -2.
Oh, perfect. Got it.
So how many clues did you get total?
All 4.
Oh, okay. You've got a lot of clues.
Okay, and then...
So you have enough to move him twice. That's pretty good.
Okay. So I think I need to follow it, don't I?
Yeah.
You do have to push it to or from. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got to get ahead of it if we're going to spend those clues. So yeah, I'll go here. That's my last action.
Okay.
Okay. Me, eh?
You.
I'll try shooting him again.
We also have that thing with Doom on it that's going to spawn... Well, he's going to spawn another enemy, too. I don't know if we care about that extra turn or not. I'll leave that to you to decide.
All right, so for my first action, I will engage the aloof monster.
Okay.
And then play Stout-Hearted to put 2 of my damage onto it and kill it.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Okay, so because
All
it
right.
was a hybrid... Whoops, not that one. So he discard cards to the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded and spawn it at your location. This could be really good if we get a tendril. But we don't. We get a poison blossom.
Oh, those things suck. All right, that slows me down considerably. All right. Oof. All right, I have to shoot it. I think.
Hank's afraid of death?
Actually, it's just psychosis, right?
Yep.
Although he gets, what does he get bigger? He gets +1 fight and +1 damage. Okay. All right, I'm shooting the main guy. That hits him for 2. And I believe that I didn't have 2 bullets. All right. I'm going to spend $2 to put out a baseball bat, which pitches my Derringer. I'll take a psychic hit, right?
Yes.
Pete Sylvester will take that. Because you know he don't care about that. Then I think I've done 3 things, right?
I think so.
Do we agree?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll take my extra fight action to hit the main guy with a baseball bat.
Okay.
Which marks, can I tell you guys, can I tell you a secret for me in Arkham?
Sure.
This marks the first time in my Arkham life I have swung a baseball bat.
I swung it once and broke it.
Yeah, so let's see what happens.
Hey, you kept it.
I hit him for 2.
Nice.
All right.
Wonderful.
After my turn ends, I heal a horror. Yeah, I can't. So the way this is weird. You can't get the tokens off.
It's
There it is. Oh, it's hard. Okay. That's me.
Is that everybody?
I never hit the pain poison blossom, by the way.
No. Oh yeah. With the baseball bat.
No, I hit the main guy with
oh.
the baseball bat.
You're going for the 25 damage?
Yeah. Hey man, I'm here.
I love it.
Look at my book score, Mike. Am I gonna do the smart thing? I'm gonna do the heroic thing.
You know, if you're too heroic, your book goes up.
No, I know. But if I'm also too heroic, my fight goes up.
All right, so I get a Guardian of the Crystallizer. The hybrid moves.
I'm attacked by a 1 horror for the poison blossom, and he goes up. He gets +1 fight. When does he do that?
At the end of the round, so he fights you first.
Right. Yeah, so we'll put an overgrowth token on him. It looks like. All right.
We'll,
You don't like it? What do you like? What? All right. Upkeep, correct?
yes, we are at upkeep. Nice.
Oh my god, I got improvised weapon. Cool.
Hold on, I have to discard down.
Daniel, what are the odds that you're gonna actually evade that thing? Could you evade it?
I'm at a 4. So I'm at +2. I could do it.
Okay.
But who knows what we're gonna draw, right?
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of, what are we at? We're at 3 doom?
How do you get improvised weapon into your discard pile? Just you fight with it first, right? You just do a thing.
Yes.
Okay. And then it just gets better. I see. All right.
Did you do doom, Daniel?
I did not, sir. We're at 3. All right. My card is Bloom.
That's new.
Choose the nearest flora enemy. I bet it's the one on me. All right.
Yeah.
And heal all damage from it. Good. If no damage is healed, discard cards from top until a flora is discarded.
Okay. That's a jerk card.
Well, that's a good thing you had damage on it.
Yeah. Yeah, good for you. Thanks, Hank.
All right.
I've got a Forest Watcher or aloof. Elusive. Any empty location if able. I'm going to throw this over. They're both awful. Probably here. It's got to be empty.
Sure. I have Unnatural Growth. 1 doom on the nearest enemy with no doom. How many rounds do we need here? I guess the Poison Blossom. I think the Poison Blossom's a valid target, right?
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of the nearest.
Let's do that.
All right, we have 1 doom on the Poison Blossom.
Dude, put it on the hybrid.
You're not gonna kill, or no.
Aren't we getting him out of here soon?
Well, that's the goal. Like we.
I would say after that one card you just drew, yes, let's focus on the hybrid.
All right.
Okay. I gotta get out of here. I am gonna fast Switchblade first. But I don't think... I don't have great odds against this thing. So maybe
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sure. Maybe I don't. Maybe I pitch the Switchblade and the cheap shot to evade this thing, so I draw a card. Fine closer, very good. Okay. -4. What was I? I was a 7, 8. Oh no! I do have to kill this thing.
You do have to what?
Because we need the. I want to move first, take the damage in horror, and then I do all the things I just said I did. Because
okay.
I have to keep that location empty. Does that make sense?
So we've got quite the show in the center here, huh?
Yes, we do. And I believe...
Do you have any time to exhaust the big fella?
Let's find out. Yes, I do. He's exhausted.
Thank you.
Oh, I had to draw an encounter card first.
You
because
did.
I entered this location. It was Sinking Sludge.
You were out of sunken.
Hang on. Oh, that would kill off Peter if I did that.
Well,
yeah, I'll take.
Hold on. God, I have Let Me Handle This, but Let Me Handle This is so much better if I'm taking like an actual test.
Oh, I have you handle this, but I don't want to kill Peter.
I am also not a fan of you killing Peter. Well, you can also hit Judith Park though.
It hits all of them.
Oh, each out. Oh, yeah. Don't hit Peter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take it, and so does Rosa.
Oof, Rosa.
Yeah.
Peter will save her next time though. He was just trying to get a bio credit.
Yeah.
He thought it was going to be an easy class.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I am. So I think we're still waiting for.
Well,
Agnes'
I haven't
turn,
gone yet, so we can.
Your turn.
I
Okay.
can go. All right.
Yeah, you can go. I'm back.
All right. So I'm going to. Where's the damage that we put on the big fella? Where does that?
We got healed.
Big. Why?
Because you drew a card that healed him. He was the nearest flora enemy.
I only healed 2 of them.
Oh, wait a second. You chose the Poison Blossom, right? Hang on, did I get rid of the wrong thing?
No, the Poison Blossom had no damage on it.
Poison Blossom had no damage.
It
But I think the Thing in the Depths only healed 2.
2
Not
per
all of it.
investigator damage
Oh, Jesus.
if it's elite.
Uh,
Yeah. What an awful, awful treachery.
Really?
Yep. So you have to
I am-
you have to go in guns blazing. That is, I think that's a day 3 thing.
So I am, you remember the nice things I said about Nick? I take it back. That card is like the dick move card of his like hotel thing or whatever. Oh God.
This could have been Waleed. No, I don't know if Waleed was on this one. Maybe he was.
So seriously, like
Maybe it was Duke.
5, he healed like, oh God. Alright, so how do we help this turtle out?
We stay here and kill everything.
yeah, just keep a path.
Yeah, we just
I don't think we even need the clues anymore.
Nope, we got everything we needed. We just have to keep enemies out of his path.
Okay. Well then, I mean, they're already out of his path.
Yes, but as soon as we draw those tendrils, they're going to spawn at his location. And then they keep him from moving. So we're going to have to be ready to jump in and save him.
So, all right. I see. So staying in the central location is best, right?
Yeah. If I'm
I mean, I can also go down and hit a forest watcher with a baseball bat.
I don't know if that's worth it.
Well, hitting the big fella ain't. Right?
It does at least keep that treachery from doing anything nasty. But, okay, you've got the Poison Blossom. You've also got the Guardian of the Crystallizer sitting here.
I'd like to say you've got the Guardian of the Crystallizer sitting.
Touche.
No offense. I also want to make myself awesome. So, geez, I need to get myself killed. All right. Well, first I'm going to hit the main guy with a baseball bat.
Hey, Daniel, can I ask, is it going to be your goal to get killed every scenario that you play, Hank?
I think that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Seems like it, doesn't it?
But I actually don't see how I can get myself killed in this scenario. So first I'm going to use my extra action from Judith Park. Punch the bad guy, the main bad guy. Ooh.
You get +1.
+1. Okay. Well, that hits him.
Does that get better? Oh, it does. Okay.
All right. Then my Poison Blossom actually has Doom on him. I'm going to swing a baseball bat at him.
Okay. That is -2.
I hit him for 2, but I lose the baseball bat. I don't kill him, Mike. He's got 3 hit points.
Doesn't the bat do 2?
The bat does 2, but he has 3 hit points.
Didn't you hit him? Didn't you punch him first?
No, I punched the main bad guy.
Oh, you punched the main guy. Okay. So that...
All right.
I
So
think-
I've done 2 actions. I'm going to punch the Poison Blossom again. Now he's gone because I was up 3. And then, I will spend $1 to play improvised weapon and hit the main guy. Okay, so I hit him for 2 more.
Okay.
That's me. And I believe Paul needs to go.
I do. So, either I go with the hybrid, because I do have some fight cards, or I think I just go with the hybrid.
Are we
So I'm
going to
gonna do
play the smart conservative route? And usher him? Because it seems really easy to do what we're doing, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. There's 4 more of those things in the deck, right? So if we draw 3 of them next turn, that's going to slow us down a lot.
I see. Okay.
Oh, I think I know what I need to do. So I'm going to talk it out first. I'm going to move, because I have the clues.
He will, that will block him.
That will block him because he won't move to a...
Oh, sorry, you have the clues. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You do have to draw an encounter card, though.
And then I will have to draw an encounter card. So I think I'm okay with that.
You've got to cancel, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm taking way more damage than I thought I was going to. Okay, so I'm going to do that plan. So I'm going to move once, then move a second time, and then I will draw an encounter card, which is Sinking Sludge.
Yep.
Yeah. It's okay. Oh boy. Otherwise, I have to deny. Oh, you know what? I am going to ward that. I'm not going to take the damage, though, so I'll pay for it. I'll take the horror, and then I'll just discard it.
All right.
And then I've got one action.
And it costs... Oh, it's a free
action. It's an action, I think it's an action to do the...
It's a free action. Free trigger.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
Okay, cool. So I'll do that free action. So is that 3 clues?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's 3. Okay, so the patrol will now be my location. And then I've been wanting to do this the whole time. I'm going to play Scroll Secret.
Love
and I'm going to give it to Daniel because you have Doomed in your deck. So look at the bottom card of... Or I guess I look at the bottom card of your deck, Daniel.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. How do I do that?
Oh, there's a... I think it's like
there is a way to
control right click. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh my goodness, amazing. All right, what do we got? I think you want this card, so go ahead and draw it.
All right, thanks.
It's doomed.
Baseball bat.
All right, I'm not exhausted.
I'll take another baseball bat. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I am done.
All right, enemies ready. Daniel, do you want the Guardian of the Crystallizer?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Actually, if you take him, I can get my baseball bat and just start hitting you with baseball bats.
Sure. Okay. The hybrid moves down here. All right, Daniel.
Hello, friend.
I think it's interesting he doesn't have prey on you. Yeah. All right, 4 doom. Actually, 5 doom because there's some card on.
Yeah, the Forest Watcher.
All right, I have drawn me a little bit of sudden mutation.
That goes on.
Attach the nearest non-elite.
Which is the Guardian of the Crystallizer. This is crazy. I love that. Okay, I have drawn Call of the Wild. You know what?
Mike?
Yeah?
Let me handle this, will you? If you don't mind.
Sure. I'll let you handle this, and it goes underneath the Crystallizer of Dreams, too. Here you go.
Okay. So I have +2 to each of my skills. I am now 6, so I'm up 3 on this, right? Do we agree with that?
Oh, sorry. I played you handle this one. Never mind.
I played let me handle this.
Okay, we'll do that then. Yes, okay.
All right. All right, I'm up 3.
Autofail.
Oh my god. That gets you closer to being awesome, though.
Yeah. So what happens to me?
You choose an enemy.
Choose the nearest enemy. Oh, that's the big fella.
Or it's the Guardian. Or it's the Guardian.
No, let it be the big one.
Okay, it's the big one.
Big fella hits me 2 for 2, right?
Yep.
He'll hit me for 1. And he's gonna hit Peter.
It's only proper.
It is, right? All right. Dang,
Draw my card.
I'm glad you didn't have to deal with that, Mike.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay.
I wasn't going to. I was going to give it to somebody.
I thought you were the only one who was supposed to draw the autofill.
All right, I'm just going up by 1. I don't really care about losing resources. Oh, but I pass.
Dang.
Done.
All right, so we win at the end of this round, basically.
Wow. Those tendrils just did not show.
They didn't at all.
So this was so easy, I have to wonder if I played it right.
I think so.
Was it made easier, actually, by showing up here day 1?
Some things might be. It changes the... What changes here? We have a lot more time. We have a lot more time. If you're here on day 3, I think the big guy shows up first round.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it just seems like this is kind of a walk in the park.
What is the day one? Oh, there it is. Swarm was the day one card.
Yeah.
The days add a new treachery. I think the day 2 one is particularly mean, if I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Mike, you need me to hit the thing in front of you before...
No, I'm gonna exhaust. I'm gonna first of all evade the big guy.
Oh, okay.
So the big guy's
Why wouldn't
evaded.
you want me to punch the thing off of you before you...
And now I'll just pitch 2 cards to draw a card and evade this thing.
What thing?
The Guardian. I exhausted him because
Okay.
I don't want to get hit by a baseball bat. Because you drew an Autofail last time, dude. And then I'm going to spend 2 resources and put Sneak Attack underneath the Crystallizer to deal 2 damage to that guy. Because I can do it too. Whoops.
Okay.
That's not the... Come on, tabletop. There you go. That's my turn.
Right. Paul, do you mind if I just punch things to death?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. First, I'm just going to punch Mike's Crystallizer. He's dead.
So now we get an enemy.
That's fine.
So we draw it. And let me just see what that says. And spawn it at this location. Okay. Yep. So you just grabbed something that could have attached to the other guy.
Does it still surge?
Nope. Because you discard it and add it to the playing area.
Nice.
Okay. But does it... His spawn is still where the guy is, no?
The card says you spawned at your location.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll punch it. Do I actually... I lose that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll punch him again. I hit him. And then for my 4th action, I'll use my free fight to hit the main guy.
Mine
Yeah.
is... Yeah.
I don't have a baseball bat anymore. So I just punch him. That's me done.
Okay, Paul.
Okay. Just to demonstrate my power, I'm going to play Autofail again. And I'll take damage. I'll pay 1. Doesn't really do anything, but I just wanted to do it. So I'm going to get rid of this Wall of Thorns.
Nice.
And head on down. I'll spend the clues again, because I've got 3.
Nice.
And I'm still going to hunt for that Doomed. So, bottom card of Daniel's deck.
I guess you could put it on top.
Do you want him to draw it?
No, as long as it's not doomed, you can put it on top and guarantee he doesn't draw it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, great.
So,
Just drew my thing.
here's the card. It's up here.
Yeah, put that on top.
All right. Done.
And I am... Nah, I'm going to take it. I guess I am done. I'm going to draw a card. Cool. And then at the end of my turn, I will reveal that I have Dark Memory. So I'll take 2 horror.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Monsters ready. Oh, you have another damage on the starting location. The hybrid
Control.
moves.
Oh, yeah.
It is the end of the round now. Oh, I guess we have to draw. We have to do our draws and make sure we don't
No, we don't.
die. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Our upkeep draws.
Yeah. Oh, there's slip away.
I am not doomed.
Wonderful. And the turtle has made it to the end. You corner the reptilian creature in a shining pool, where it sinks into the mud, clearly exhausted. As it starts munching on a tangle of flowers, you take several sketches and notes of the thing's sprouting shell. The alkaloid blossom on its back seems to pulse. Producing a pair of shears, you prepare to take a sample. Stop, Dr. Marquez shouts. That flower is parasitic. It is now part of the creature's anatomy. There's no telling how deeply it's embedded. She points to the flower's thick, translucent stem. Viscous white fluid pumps through it like an artery. If the flower dies, its host dies too. R2 on page 30.
So we were smart to do this day one, huh?
Every scenario has a smart and a stupid.
So R2, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
A gun clicks behind you. Hold back, Judith says, emerging from the undergrowth. She takes aim at the reptilian hybrid. Keep clear of that thing. Dr. Marquez steps between Judith and the creature. With all due respect, that thing is completely harmless. As if to underscore her point, the creature chews a flowering branch. Nothing on this island is harmless, Judith retorts. Everything, even the sweet turtles and the cute deer and the damn rabbits are deadly. I don't know why the villagers aren't more afraid. I can guarantee you this turtle thing doesn't just munch flowers. If you shoot the thing I came here to survey, you will not be paid, Dr. Marquez says coldly. The professor pulls out a notepad and begins sketching the creature. A hush falls over the group as a pair of frogs swim across the pond in front of the creature. In an instant, the celadon hybrid opens its mouth to expose 4 separate rows of teeth lining the back of its throat, then snaps up both frogs. Dr. Marquez puts down her sketchbook. What in the hell? Mike.
Yep.
In our campaign log, can you record that the Celadon hybrid lived?
Sure. Can do.
And each investigator earns 3 bonus XP as they witness a part of Eastwick Bog's unique flora and fauna.
Lovely.
Then we'll skip to Resolution 5. Are you ready?
Yep.
Miskatonic Survey, June 1926. Members Marquez, Musgrave, et al. Area surveyed, Eastwick Bog. Numerous abnormally sized flora, parasitic variety capable of host, oppressively abundant ecosystem, aggressive water life, more jungle than forest, not your average bog, will need to return with more funding. Update our campaign log, Mike. If River asked for help.
Nope.
In Judith Park's notes, if she'd shared a grudge.
Nope.
And the enemy is in the victory display.
Nada.
So we don't get that, right?
Nope.
Each investigator earns XP equal to victory value of each card of the victory display.
That is just the 2, I believe.
Okay.
I think it was 3, wasn't it?
Is it 3?
1, 2, yeah,
Oh,
here.
it is.
Here.
It is. I like that.
So that's gonna be 6 total, right?
It's actually going to be 7 total because
7 because we got a bonus.
we got the story at the beginning.
Mike, in the areas surveyed section of our campaign log, can you please check off Eastwick Bog?
Done.
Okay, Mike, check our campaign log. Is it day 1?
It sure is.
Can you please turn to Prelude, the first evening?
Will do, and that's where we end.
Oh.
There we have it.
Ta-da!
All right. Well, that was something. That was something.
Seemed easy.
It did seem a little easier.
I don't know. The thing in the depths is still alive.
That's true. Let's see what we got here in the encounter deck still. Tendril. A stag that looks really awful. Each investigator at its location and each connecting location gets -2 to all skills during the Mythos phase. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah, another tendril. So we got lucky with the tendrils. They're also really easy on day 1 because they only have a single hit point.
Yeah.
Daniel, this is just a simple level 1 scenario.
Yeah, I mean, I still think this is a harmless, friendly town.
Absolutely.
Full of happy children and delightful cooks.
Indeed.
And a really big turtle.
Yep. Paul, are you joining us?
A really big friendly turtle.
Are you joining us next week, Paul?
I sure can.
Awesome. Might as well. You're here for the day, so we'll just we'll do that.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. I feel like the night will go just as well today.
Absolutely. Which, speaking of, if we go up to this lovely day 1, we're going to flip it, Daniel. Night 1, in which the forest comes alive with many creatures, great and small.
Oh, God. Okay.
I just noticed something in that picture that I won't spoil, but wow.
Oh, now I gotta look at it.
Just for those who've played this before, that is very... The foreshadowing there is actually kind of funny. All right. Very cool. All right. Well, Paul, thank you for joining us. That was so much fun to see Agnes in action.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks for having me back.
She's absolutely a beast. That is, yeah, getting that heirloom out right away, that is just amazing for her.
Yep. It's all about that heirloom.
Yep. Daniel, how'd you find Hank?
He's all right.
Yeah.
At this point, seems a little one-trick pony-y, so I may be building towards killing him quickly and turning him into a more versatile person.
Gotcha.
We'll see. Yeah.
I gotta... Yeah, this deck might be a little XP hungry before it really gets going, but I think I gotta get to Chuck Fergus quick for the skill boosts, and then... Yeah. But it started doing what I wanted it to do, which was draw cards, and I had cards in hand. I just think I need a couple more icons. But, yeah. Everyone lived. All of our friends who we have relationships with lived. So there you have it. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to everyone in chat. We will catch you next week for the conclusion of day 1. Have a good night.